it is better you marry a man that is old enough to be your father and find peace than marrying a man that seniors you with a year or 2 years and live in bondage. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Value Center, where you receive self-development spiel. I am your host, Mary Johnson, and if today is your first time of coming across my channel, you are valuable. Welcome to Value Center. So please you consider subscribing, you like this video, share, and also turn on your notification bell. Here in this channel, I share content relating to faith. I talk about love and faith. I share tutorials that will empower you and develop you personally, and I also share about my lifestyle. So yes, on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how I married a man that is old enough to be my father. You know, the last video I made about 40 things that I learned. So people are like, is this your husband? Is this your husband? Oh, he should be your father. Why are you marrying someone that is at the same age with your husband? You know, those kind of a thing. So I am here to say how I married a man that is, you know, that is old enough to be my father. So yes, I would love to say, first of all, marriage is not just all about age. This is something that we don't understand. People make mistake about this. They think that marriage is just all about age. So when you are married with someone that seniors you, maybe with 10 years, they think that, oh, he's very old. Oh, why must you go and marry someone that knows you with 10 years? Well, as for me, you know, my most important worry when it comes to marriage is where I would be in and I will find peace. That is actually what that matters to me so much. So me finding peace matters to me than any number of, you know, age, because age is just a number. So age comes second. No, age comes later because there are some important things for me that, you know, matter more than age. So like in Africa, the olden days, we can see that people that are 70 years actually marry people of 25 years. They marry not just only one wife, but they get 2 wives, they get 3 wives, they get 4 wives in the olden days. Even now, some people are still marrying more than one. And you can even find out that those old people, they are taking good care of their wives, and there is no problem. A man that is advanced of age can take good care of a woman than probably a man that doesn't know anything about life. So he's advanced of age, he knows a whole lot, he's experienced, he can actually take good care of you. When you as a woman, you know, we women sometimes we act somehow. When you act somehow, he understands that, oh yeah, it is one of those things, because he knows. But a young guy that doesn't understand, when you are trying to like give him some attitude, he's like, what are you telling me? What are you trying to show me? He just, you know, picks offense of every little things, not knowing that he has to ignore you because you are a woman, and sometimes you have mood swings. Sometimes you just feel, you know, you just feel like acting away. So I am here to say that in marriage, age shouldn't be the number one thing we should think of. This is what we Africans, we get it wrong. We just think that age is, you know, is just it. Oh, no, you shouldn't marry a man that seniors you with more than 5 years. Oh, no, you shouldn't do this. Well, it is your opinion, and I know probably you have your reasons for that. But as for me, I don't think age should be your number one motive. Age shouldn't be your number one motive. There are other important things, just like I said. There are other, you know, things that are relevant. There are other things that should be considered before age comes. If the man can take good care of you, if he respects you, if he values you, why not go to him? I rather go with an older man, a man that seniors me with 15, 20 years, that would honor me, respect me, take care of me, than going for a man that seniors me with 5 years and he would disrespect me, he would devalue me, he would, I don't know, he would just be a pain or a thorn in my flesh. Now, I am not a gold digger, but I prefer going to a man that is more advanced in age and can actually relate to my attitude and can respect me than going for boyoyos and live in bondage. I don't want to live in bondage here on earth. See, this world is so sweet for us to live in this world and still live in bondage. And there are also some challenges that are going on around the world. So me adding a bondage of marriage to it will be too much. Don't you think so? You know, I also want to advise and say there are most girls or most ladies that are going into marriage ending up marrying a man that they don't love, but they think that, okay, since he's a young guy, how far, he knows what's up, so let me marry. And there is a man over there that is mature, that loves you, that respects you, that values you, that is ready to go out of his way just to make you happy. You just decide to trash him, you decide to let him go because you think, oh, Mr. A is actually much younger than him, no, I better stay with Mr. A than going with this person. You forget that Mr. A has actually left you for other women. He has left you for other girls, even when you both were dating. So if you are dating a man and he cheats on you, let me bring in cheat, and he cheats on you, then he thinks that he's entitled to do it. What happens when he marries you? Then he thinks that he can do whatever he wants. No, I am not trying to be selfish, but I wouldn't want to, go into a marriage where my husband would go out to marry another person or to cheat on me. No, some women say it is okay by them, but I don't want it, okay? No one prays for it, but it is better off that you marry a man that appreciates you, a man that will always stand by you, not a man that will disappoint you. If I am actually going to get a man, I know some of you will be like, Mary, what are you saying? Yes, but if I'm going to get someone, I should get someone that would always stand by me. Please don't misunderstand me. There are some young guys out there that are, top notch, that are ready to take care of their women and love them too. Yes, and there are also some older men that would marry younger ladies and they wouldn't take care of them. So it is vice versa. But the question is, where is your own? Like you, is yours in a young guy that could take care of you, or is yours in an older man that will respect you? So you should try to find out what is yours. Don't go out to take what there is an order. And let me just pause here. If you can actually take a second and look at that picture of my thumbnail once again. People, they were confused when they saw him holding me. They're like, Mary, is this the man that you got married to? Is that man you got married to? Is this the man you got married to? Hey, he's old enough to be your father now. He's old enough to give birth to you now. But it's just so many things are just going on. But look at the resemblance between me and that man holding me. Did you see anything? That man over there is the first man that I've ever gone out with. You can't see him anywhere without seeing me, and you can't see me anywhere without seeing him. I always follow him anywhere because we are used to each other, that we don't want to leave the sight of each other. We just want to always be there. People always see, people are like, Mary, you are always, following him all the time. See, let me tell you, like I said, if you look at that man, there is a resemblance. He's not my husband, he's my father. And then some people like, some people, they were confused. They thought he's my husband. But remember, he is actually the first man that I met. My mom would always tell me when I was young that I always cleave to my father. I am the first daughter. Yes, my mom always told me that when I was younger, I would always cleave to my father, that I don't allow him to do anything. I'm always with my father. And she told me a story that there was a time that she was pregnant of my younger brother. So my dad was to travel to the village alone without me. So my mom said that day that I refused. I cried because anywhere my father is going, I want to go with him because I'm daddy's baby. So I was crying. My father didn't make plan to go with me, to travel to the village with me, but he had to pick the baby girl and travel because the baby girl is all over him. My father had to travel to the village alone with me, and every morning he would bring me out. He would bet me when he's going out. He would take me out and he would bring me back. We took pictures, we went different places. That was how close I was with my father. So that man is my father. He begat me. So if we should look at us, this my stature here. I got it from him. When people tell me, oh, Mary, you are slim, I'm like, really? If you actually know me when I wasn't married, what would you say? Now, I've actually gained weight compared to when I wasn't married. Now, I've gained weight. Although, yes, I'm still slim. Yes, but I like it. But I just want to say, he's my father, okay? I am his photocopy. My mom said when I was birthed, it was just as if, I was just his copy, his picture. So that great man over there is my father. He's the reason why Mary Johnson Eme is alive. He's the reason why I am married to my husband. So he's my father, and I hope I've cleared this. But I would love to end to say marriage shouldn't be determined by age. Okay, if you find a man that is mature, ready to settle, ready to mingle, and he loves you, you love him back, please don't listen to what people say, because these days so many people are saying a whole lot of things. There are so many women that have lost, good husbands because they think, no, he senior me with 10 years, with 15 years, I won't marry him. No, if he seniors you with 10 years and he respects you, please go ahead and marry him. The respect that he has for you, the love that he has for you is what that matters. So I just want to use this avenue to give this advice to our young girls, to my aunties, and say, please, if you get a man that is ready, that is serious, that loves you, and the problem is just age, and you know that this person actually values you more than anything and can take care of you, don't think twice, okay? Give him that chance. Allow him to show you, the sweetness that he has. Allow him to treat you as the queen you are. Allow him to be the man in your life. So please, please, and please, this new year, no dull moment. Don't allow that great man to slip off your hand because you think he senior me with 10 years, so I won't marry him. It's not an excuse, okay? So there are so many important things than age. Some things come first, second, third. Age might even be at the last or somewhere down, but it is not the first and it is not the second. So this is just what I want to, make this video for, marrying old man. Marrying an older man is not a sin, okay? But make sure when you are marrying, it is in the will of God. If that is the will of God for you, if he is the person that God really wants you to be in, then God actually has the best plan for you. He wouldn't give you a man that is older than you with 10 years and he would, and the man would be a thorn in your flesh, but he will give you that man that he would be your blessing, that he would bring you joy and smile. So yes, I've come to the end of this video. He's my loving daddy. I have a whole lot to say about my father. He's a no-nonsense man, but I thank God that I am his daughter and that he is my father. So yes, I've come to the end of this video. If you are still contemplating, am I to subscribe? Please subscribe, okay? You join this family, turn on that notification bell, like, and also share this video to people. There are so many ladies that are still, single because they think older people are coming to me. I am not going. If he's older than you are with 10, like I said, with 15, then he loves you, please go ahead. Someone needs this video, so share, and share. Okay, yeah, so thank you all so much. I remain your humble host, Mary Johnson. Amen. I love you all, but Christ loves you more. You are the head and not the tail. He has always made you the head. You are on the winning side. Bye.